go. Hey, we got Obi-Wan Nairobi kicking in through the front door there. What is going on, sir?
FBI, open up!
Backing him up, we got Southpaw Slogger there. That's 2 going in through the front, guys. Well, all right, guys. Yeah, W blurb timing on that one, right? Just straight off the bat here. What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday to y'all. It's Friday Eve, I like to call it. So dang close to the weekend. You can feel it. I did notice here, so if you guys take a look at chat, we do have the Tango merch giveaway for June up there. And I just clicked on the link there. We got 23 hours left, guys. This is the last stream before we start to draw. So, guys, make sure you click that link. Get up on in that merch giveaway. You guys are going to win the same shirt that I'm wearing here. So make sure you all get entered into that because I don't want to give this thing away to just some randos out there, right? People on X, randos that like all they ever do is just search around on X to find giveaways to enter into. Mustang. Okay, so Mustang Lad got his coin, number 26. Mustang's coming in saying that I like the nice handwriting on the package. Hey, that's yours truly's handwriting here. Yeah, that is Tango's handwriting himself. I told you guys, I handle all those coins myself. That is this is a pet project of mine. Yeah, that is not outsourced whatsoever. Thirsty Thursday, is that what we're calling it? There we go. And for today's Thirsty Thursday, we're getting back into the cherry here. Let's go ahead and crack it. Ooh, just about messed that one up. Oh no, Redneck Atheist coming in, so I'm really hating AT&T. Interwebs are being flaky. That ain't good. That's not good. What are the symptoms, my man? It's Friday here already, so Frankly is on the other side of the date line there, I'm assuming. Frankly coming in, it is Friday. We're working our way there, man. You're much closer to the weekend than we are. Yeah, internet on our end, so far so good. The YouTube music is holding up, so fingers crossed it keeps up with us here. Completely drops out for minutes at a time, and like what, just drops out and then comes back after that? Death, what's going on, Death? How are you, brother? Cthorlu coming in, it kicks in the door blurp. You guys do have the blurps over on YouTube. It's there, but it is just a real roundabout way of getting to it. You have to get a browser extension for blurp in order to make use of that. So it's not natively built in. Kind of sucks, but that's YouTube being YouTube there. Oh, Snowball, are you taking part in the battlefield testing? Very nice. I take it you're ND'd out the wazoo, aren't you? Redneck Atheist, sounds like you gotta throw a couple more gerbils in the wheel, man. Get that internet going. Mustang Lad coming in saying, got that coin right next to my Kimber Boot Campaign 1911. Nice. Ooh, that's a good place for it. I like it. Oh, Cthorlu, so that's not on mobile then. Ah.
FBI, open up!
We have found the hole in it. Beastman's kicking into the side door there. What's going on, Beastman's? Making his presence known. Welcome to ya. Yeah, what is going on there? Contacted a lawyer about all the theft from my dad's estate by family in Florida. So wait, it was family doing the thefting? The thieving? The thievery? Oh, that's not fun, man. I am sorry to hear about that. Yeah, having to bring in the legal eagles on anything, first of all, is a pain in the ass, but to have it be like inter-family stuff. Step sibling who had POA, got you. Well, that is not going to be fun. I do not envy you in the slightest, man. I hope everything goes well there. Are we kicking out AT&T, Redneck Atheist? I guess you don't have... Do you have any other options in your area? You guys may have remembered when I was having internet issues, stream was sucking. The quality was going straight out the window, and it was because my upload speeds were unstable as hell. And time after time, I contacted, it was Xfinity at the time. I contacted their help service line, went through all that rigmarole, can't get through to anybody who could actually help you. They just kick you off to either AI or out of house customer service that really isn't going to try to do anything other than just placate you. And several other calls exactly like that. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I told them very specifically, like, you guys are affecting my business. Like, I can't have this. You guys need to fix this upload speed. I need this to be stable. I saw a sign for fiber internet in my area. Never looked back. Oh, well. You guys effectively lost my business. That's exactly how you do it. Theftering, says Redneck Atheist. That's another one. Theftering. The only other option is Cox out there, huh? Well, I mean, switching services is the best way to actually have them care about you. They're trying to bring you on board. Now, after that, you know, roll the dice. Once they have you on board, they don't care any more about you. I actually found, so the service that I went with is a kind of like almost locally owned type of service. They're really small. They do fiber, so that's good. But they're really responsive, at least at this point, to their customers. I don't know what I'm going to do as soon as they get big enough to where they are not responsive enough. Goodness gracious, you guys are having some issues there. Some legal issues with the elder family members then, huh? I'm sorry to hear that's happening, guys. And I know that having a lawyer on retainer and then the hourly wages that they take from you are pretty expensive. Yeah, not a fun time whatsoever. You know what is a fun time though? We are going to do some Gray Zone tonight. I was up in the air about whether we're going to do Gray Zone, or I was looking at Hell Let Loose. Like I said, it's been calling my name. Playing Hell Let Loose has definitely been like an itch that I'm feeling. At least some milsim. And I don't know if it's just because we've been talking about Bellum so much, but the milsims are definitely calling me. We're going to need to get some bros playing, though. I don't know if you guys play any of these milsims, but it takes a good squad to make that stuff work, right? You got to get good communication, and that requires that you play with the same people kind of on a regular basis, right? Hell Let Loose is fun. Zombie, yeah, dude. The last time that I played Hell Let Loose, it was a blast. Very chaotic. It's much harder to acquire targets. So you really do have to find your approaches, right? And get really, really close. And then it gets super chaotic. It gets nuts. But the headshots are so satisfying, guys. I know we talked about that last time. The headshots, when you're nailing headshots, it is just ping as you nail their helmet off of their head. Very satisfying. I think that's what left me with that awesome feeling that you get from gaming. Just nailing headshot after headshot after headshot. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. I'm hooked. It's great. Love the artillery in that game. Yeah, we jumped on the artillery a bit. Now, the artillery, I don't know quite how artillery is coordinated in Hell Let Loose. There probably needs to be a little bit more communication amongst the front lines going back to the artillery guys. I did jump on it and I just started sending rounds. I don't know if it hit anything. I don't know if I ended up killing my own dudes. But you can send the Steel Rain in that game. It was Snowball saying headshots with artillery is great. Cthorlu saying, ever tried Squad 44? They have incredible historic maps. So, Squad 44. Squad 44. I don't believe I have laid hands on Squad 44. Is that an offshoot of Squad? Because if so, I think I have an idea for what the gameplay would be like. Squad 44. No, I have seen it up in the store. But they've got the historic maps, huh? Might need to look into it then. And if it is based off Squad, if it's the same guys, they definitely know how to do milsim. Okay, so you can ping the locations. If you killed anyone, it would let you know. Gotcha, Mustang. So yeah, communication amongst the squad. Hey, let's get some pings on these locations. Let's send the hate. All right, guys. What are we doing tonight here? I'm kind of feeling some pistol runs here. We're gonna do some gunfighter stuff. We're gonna pick some areas of the maps here and go hit them up with the pistols. Couple different things we like to do after we finish our run here. We've been doing the 0 to heroes, which is great fun. The 0 to hero is always on the menu. Can get back to doing that again. Pistol runs. Haven't done a pistol run yet. So we have a couple pistols in our locker that are looking to get some love. So I think we're going to be greasing up the pistols tonight. Mr. Huevo Splash coming in. Gray Zone Warfare is my first foray into milsim style shooters. PvE only because I need the more laid back intensity. Full PvP sounds like a stress nightmare. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely going to have different scenarios in PvP, but for the most part, it's going to feel quite the same. So particularly with the new mechanics that they have, if you avoid the cop areas, particularly ones that have red circles around them, like PvP is kind of up to you for the most part. People can still hunt you down in certain areas. But yeah, it's up to you. I wouldn't hesitate to give it a try. If you're worried about the gear aspect of it, then maybe wait until you've built up a little bit of a bankroll. You've got your traders leveled up maybe. You can easily get gear, that kind of thing. But jump into it, man. You never know. You might have a good time with it. Cthorlu saying that it is an offshoot of Squad. Arguably better gameplay as a solo in that game versus Squad. The community is more forgiving for new players. Interesting. Might need to take a look at that then. I do like the historical setting. That's one thing. The gameplay, though, of a good milsim is really that's what's gonna get you. Got to have that good gameplay. So I know Squad does it pretty well. And you're saying that the gameplay is arguably better then, huh? Particularly as a solo. Yeah, there's nothing worse than getting into those milsim games as a solo and then just not finding a team that gels. There has to be some sense of leadership, right? Somebody's got to be able to take the helm, make a plan, and start sending soldiers in the right direction. And I remember that the last time I jumped on Arma, we had one guy up in that server who's just like, you know what, screw it, we're doing this. He took that platoon leader position and gave us all the plan, started sending us on the right area there, and we just ran that entire map. Yo, Snowball coming in those 5 gifted subs there. Thank you so much, Snowball. Appreciate you, sir. Snowball, long-time supporter of the channel here. Snowball, you got your coin right, man. Snowball, what coin number do you have? It's got to be a super low number there. And so with that in mind, we are sitting at 12 of our 82 new subs goal. So we've got 70 more to go. Once we hit 82, Snowball's coming with the 42. 42? I sent you 42? That doesn't sound right. But yeah, we've got 70 more subs to go before we're going to do the giveaway from the TangoPapaDelta.com store. So keep an eye on that, guys. It revolves. So if we don't hit the subs goal tonight, tomorrow's going to be our next chance. So something to keep an eye on. Reasons to come back. Come back and hang out with us as we push towards those subs goals and give out some pretty good Tango merch here. 42, Snowball. You're going to make me check my roster. I'll believe you, though. because I just sent out 42. I thought somebody else was asking for it. Actually, I know exactly who asked for it. It's not you. I'm looking at it on my scratch sheet here. You're pulling my leg. All right, let us jump into the server here. Let's get ready. Cthorlu's coming in. Arma is a great love of mine, but the community is very toxic. Not as bad as War of Rights. War of Rights. I have... let me try to get my visuals in here, guys. Nah, just needs to think about it. Let's give it a second here. So War of Rights. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Why is the community so toxic in War of Rights? What's going on there? All right, come on, visuals. Let's go OBS. And now the YouTube music decides that this is a little too much to ask of it. All right, let me run around a little bit here. OBS, let's go. Let's go back to chatting. Visuals are there. Now we switch scenes. There we go.
Was on when you left. You're right. And that's the reason you left. You're right. I left my home. I left my home. Johnny on it.
Burn my 182 coming in with that cadence there. Thank you so much. Ah, that brings it back, man. I always did. Yeah, a lot of guys don't like doing DNC or drill and ceremony in the military. Some guys do it really well, man. Marines do DNC really well. Certain units in the Army are just top-notch with their drill and ceremony. I kind of like it. It's traditional type of stuff, you know? What is going on with my visuals here? Everything looks a little wonky. The sky looks electric. Yeah, things are looking a little odd. And the music definitely doesn't like that I'm here.
Survive.
Survive! Hey, sweet face. Hey, hopefully we do survive. We're going to try getting back to the pistols here. I do have a nice raced out Glock 17, though. So I'm happy about that. We can go use that. This is a gift. This is a gift from Obi-Wan here. I can't lose it. Obi-Wan gets a little sad when I start losing the pistols that he goes out there and lovingly crafts to give me. Sweet face, yo, it's going really good here. It is Friday Eve, otherwise known as Thursday evening. Sweet face, how's it going with you, man? How are you? Every time I start the game, it resets my graphic settings, does it? You know what?
You know why they call me Prison Mike?
Do you really expect us to believe you're somebody else?
Do you really expect me to not push you up against the wall, biatch?
Biatch. Yo, Mr. Zero Average, what is going on, sir? Airborne, how are you? Good to have my fellow airborne brethren up in here. I completely lost track of what I was thinking. You guys hit me with all the blurps, and then I ended up losing it. What's up with the fake alcohol? Are you talking about my liquid death? It looks like a tall boy of like malt liquor, doesn't it? Graphics, that's what I was talking about. Thank you so much, Burn My. Okay, so graphics. Yeah, maybe something happened. Oh, let me see. My FPS are a little rough today. Why is that? Did we get an update recently? Huevos Splash coming in over on YouTube with that follow. Thank you so much, Huevos. I see you on both sides of the house now. Yeah, what happened here? Let's see. So all this looks the same. Unlimited on the frame rate. Backgrounds to 60. Got you. Mediums, epic, high. Okay. So this looks the same. That does look the same. Okay, not too worried about that. My frames are looking a little rougher than before, though. Actually, no. Yeah, upper 60s, low 70s. Okay, it's looking all right. Maybe the game just needed a little bit of warming up to do. Check your background tasks. Well, you know, I've already got background tasks out the wazoo. Yeah, once we get OBS going and everything else, it's just not a lot for me to do about that. Okay, so we're going pistols. Let's put up the M4. All my green tip can go up. I'm going to keep grenades. I'm going to keep everything else except we're trading out the long arms for the pistols. That's what we'll do. Update went live today. Thought I saw that, says Snowball. Okay. Well, I don't know if it was the live update you saw or if that was the update that they have in work. Now this one, if you guys haven't seen the new update that they're working on, the new fix, the new patch. Right, it's not an update, technically. The new patch that they have in works is specifically going after optimization, graphics performance, some other things. I could bring it up. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head from what I saw on X today. RAM leak. Okay, so that's the other one. Frankly, thank you so much. They are looking like very specifically at this next hot fix. That it's all performance related, which is really good. I think it's awesome that they have a fix that they can focus on that for right now. Maybe my music will run a little bit better once that hits. The test build went up today, not pushed to live yet. So we got testers who are on it, right? Maybe it was another game? No, I mean, I thought the same thing. Because I did see that they had that. They did have that test that they were doing. So they were looking for testers. Specifically looking for people who are having like the RAM leak issues, low frames, that kind of stuff, performance issues. Okay, so medicals are looking good. I got all my grenades. Food and water. Looks like I just need to get ammo. And in this case, I'm not sure what I'm rocking for 9mm. Let me check. So I got LS, but I got a baby magazine. I don't like the baby magazine. What else do we have? FMJ. Do not like the FMJ. Okay, so I get rid of that stuff here. How much LS do I have? Woo, I got a good bit. Okay. Yeah, we got a decent bit of LS. Let me start loading LS and unloading LS. Since I don't know where in my stash, it's going to be one of my boxes. Okay, load more LS. And unload. Okay, how do we feel about that? 160 rounds. 172. One backup mag. That should be about all right? Maybe one more. Maybe one more stack. Let's unload that. Load up am I... Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Do I not have any more? I've got 172. I mean, that should be my back stock, right? What happens if I unload this? Yeah, why is it taken from there? I don't want it to take from there. Do I have any more backup LS? Not here. Not here. Yeah, that must be it. I thought I had 226 rounds of LS. I don't know where it all went. It's kind of weird. Well, hopefully in one of these next updates here that I will be able to label my ammo crates. I would like to keep track of all of that. Burn My coming in with that MP7. You know what? I've not tried out the MP7 yet. I wouldn't consider the MP7 to be a pistol, but I'm not opposed to trying to run it at some point tonight. What's your guys' experience with the MP7? And what is it good for? What do we want to do with the MP7? Snails are the only good 9mm. 100% agree with you, Cthorlu. Yeah, and they're actually pretty damn good. Yeah, you tack someone with an LS, they drop. Everything else, like LS is up here, everything else is just way down here. Frankly says Bennett. Not a fan, huh? Not a fan of the MP7? Sweetface coming in. I'm good. Finally finished with the game. I did that last mission this week, so I'm done. All I need to do now is grinding keys and do loot runs, making money. Ooh. Ooh, I probably should do some loot runs. Actually, yeah. What do we want to get? I need my keys. Now, do I want to go hit Tiger Bay keys on a pistol run? Maybe not. Let me see where my little keys are at. There we go. I've got the SRS key there. Let's go see if there's anything fun and flirty over there at the SRS. It's probably been hit already. Ah! And speaking of which, does Gunny have my 60 rounders? How much you want to bet they're all sold out? Son of a bitch. 60 rounders are always sold out, man. Papa remembering keys. Yes, Tickles. That's got to be on my list. I need a checklist on my monitor here. You know, make sure that you have all your ammo. Make sure that you have your food and water. Make sure that you have your grenades. Make sure you have your keys. And trackers. Trackers is the next thing on the list. I got to make sure that I have my trackers on as well. So let's add a tacking tracker to this racy Glock here. Again, don't want to make Obi-Wan sad. Action isn't bad ammo for the MP7. Okay. Do I have any? I think I do. Now, it's a weird caliber. Isn't it like 4.6 by something? Now, I've got sub. Yeah, 4.6 by 30 millimeter. 4 points. That's a tiny bullet, man. Need to get that Met TC list going on, says Cthulhu. I like it. I've got AP. Yeah, not sure I've got much of anything else. Looks like I've got AP and subsonic. I don't know what I do about that. Mr. Average coming in. Sergeant, I lost my M4. Those are the words that no NCO wants to hear ever. That is a nightmare for an NCO to hear. Okay, so action isn't bad. Who has action? Where can I find action? Where can I find action? So the 4.6, I've got the sub for sale. I've got the AP for sale. I think that's all that I can buy. And how come I've never been gifted anything else? Those are my only options, I think. Yeah, let me do another quick sort here. Pretty sure those are my only options. No random... Well, let's take a look in the mags. Perhaps they got gifted here. No, we got FMJ. I'm sure that's god-awful. No other magazines there. I do have some MP7A2s. What has it got in it? FMJ? Same thing. Yeah. I don't think I've got this action that we're talking about. Subs are BBs. So I should probably just go ahead and throw those BBs away. I'm not going to need those. You should go buy the best pistol ammo from Banshee. -2. Okay, so what's Banshee got?
FBI, open up!
Yo, Mother 141, you, sir, have made your way in through the back door. Lucky you. Not everybody gets the back door, Mother, but you are special tonight, my friend. Yo, Mountain Man B, what is going on, sir? Good evening to you. Okay, so what are we talking about? Banshee, the best pistol ammo? He's got XP. He's got XP. Mr. Tickles! Sir, you started to make your way in through my garage door there. Hellbeast has come in from behind you. He's actually made his way into my pantry. Gentlemen, you guys feel free to help yourselves to some snacks there. Just don't eat all my food. Leave a little bit for me. We haven't made the weekend run yet to Costco, so. Mother is something of a backdoor specialist. flying off the deck there. Thank you so much, guys. Hit me up with tons of blurps all at the same time there. Time to raid Tango's fridge, says Redneck Atheist. I do have a fridge out in the garage that houses all of my liquid death. So if you guys want to help yourselves to a liquid death, feel free there. Doc Rain, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to you, my man. All right, so Archangel was saying, watched a kid shotgun his M4 in the back of the LMTV. Watched the retaining pin somehow fly out. Never seen a smoke quite that gnarly. He probably got himself quite a smoke session. Lost a retaining pin doing that? That's something special there. Yeah, so for pistol ammo, we got nothing here, man. I got XP. That's probably my best. I got to go out. I got to find Snail. Snail's out there. Well, I run with that ammo when I use the pistol. What's that? The XP? The XP, like I said, LS is up here. Everything else 9mm is so far down. It's very, very, very rough to run anything else. All right, I need to check and make sure that everything is going well with my internet service here. I want to make sure that stays on a low quality. I don't need anything else from YouTube than just the music. Give it to me. Brother Doc, we're doing good here, man. So it's Friday Eve. We are ready. We're ready for it. We got, ooh, what is this? I'm gonna say Uzzy Luzzy. Could be Uzi Luzzy. I'm gonna think Uzzy Luzzy. What's going on, Luzzy? Welcome to you. Thank you so much for that follow there. Appreciate you. Okay, so the Snail is the best. Snail's definitely the best. The LS, that's what I'm gonna run, man. These things are like one-hit wonders. You put it, you graze somebody slightly with the LS, they go down. Mr. Average saying that's nothing. I had a guy pick up a random magazine. Oh my God. Picked up a random magazine from the ground during Force on Force. It had, oh my God, it had live rounds in it. BFA didn't stand a chance. Blew off the BFA, didn't it? That's a freaking nightmare. How in the world did they end up finding live rounds in a magazine off the ground? That is mind blown, dude. The stars and the planets have to align for that kind of cluster F to happen. Archangel coming in asking, what's something else you would add content-wise to this game if given the chance? Oh, that is a great question. Content-wise. I know we've talked about a lot of stuff that could get added to the game. I think at this point, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think what I would do is, since they've gone kind of the milsim route with the PvP updates that they did, I kind of think that they need to add a little bit of more structure, right? I would increase the squad size to at least 8, 9. It probably should be 9. And then I would increase the number of people in the server. Now, all of this is dependent on, do they have the server resources to be able to do it? But maybe that's not content enough for you. Like that's gameplay style. I think if they go a little bit more towards milsim, that would help out. Maybe a little bit of platoon structure, communications that way, so you can communicate between squads would be nice. Let's see. Drivable vehicles, says Mr. Average. Drivable vehicles is one that people have been talking about. Hellbeast is saying a flea market. Yeah, I'm curious if they're thinking about any flea market there. The economy does need to develop quite a bit. The economy is still very shallow. They should add another task where you need to paint a target. They do have, yes. Okay, I can see that. Because they do have the mortars as a built-in mechanic now. Absolutely nothing is stopping them from doing something like that. Sergeant 0311, I like that. That's a good one there. Render distance so I can snipe, damn it. That. Hopefully they get that coming in with the optimizations. Bros, what is going on here? Let me close out some windows. Okay, closing you out there. You're fine. I'm going to close out this window here. There. Okay. More tasks. Since they've made it possible to speedrun these tasks, I do kind of agree. Yeah, more tasks perhaps, or find a way to make these tasks that exist now to be just maybe a little bit more in-depth, a little bit more complicated perhaps. Those would be good ones. All right, so we want to hit SRS. Let's go hit Oscar 1. We'll take Shepard. We'll head south.
Raven, wheels up for base camp.
And we're going to do it with a pistol. A pistol and my prison mic do-rag on. We're going to go in full drip. Daily and weekly tasks would be cool, says Hellbeast. So what is up with the squad tasks? Like those refresh on a daily basis, I think.
Raven, wheels down and ready to load.
And those have been kind of cool. I've been enjoying doing those squad tasks. Yeah, Womble and I, though, we were completely unsuccessful last time trying those suckers out. NPC that are friendly and civilians, 100% agree. And again, that comes down to, yeah, look at the frickin' graphics, man. What is going on? Maybe it's not showing up on stream. It seems to be just my monitor for some reason. Yeah, stream might be looking okay. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Stream looks fine. For whatever reason, my horizon just looks like it's glowing. But yeah, agree with you on the NPC-friendly civilians. If they have the resources for that, they could add in some more AI playing those kinds of roles. I think that would also help out some of the tasks as well. Make those a little bit more in-depth. If you have actual live people that you can interact with versus just finding dead bodies. Hellbeast is saying that it's choppy today. The game itself. Yeah, our frames aren't bad. The frames are looking pretty good. The graphics themselves, though. Wonder if I need to do a restart after this stream.
Ready. 1 minute.
But as far as I can tell, the stream looks much better than what I'm seeing on my screen. Keys, Snowball, I do believe I brought my keys. Yes. I do have the SRS room key here. Leslie says, I would love some civilians around with some missions for them. Also an EBR platform to build. Ooh, we could really use like a weapons table, an equipment table. Something to, you know, maybe build weapons, do presets, that kind of thing. Yeah, Cthulhu says more AI, less players on a map. Player characteristics and AI characteristics are one and the same in game engine wise. So it is taking resources, right? Zalasker got my dry socks and Motrin. Who we killing? Well, let's go see who we can kill.
Spread out.
Hopefully guys over at SRS. All right. Shepard first. Let's see how... Oh, no. I didn't do any attachments, did I? No, I didn't put any attachments on. All right. Well, I need to take a cop pretty quickly then, so that I can correct that. I would like at least maybe a pistol light. Pistol light would be rather helpful. Laser would be good if I have to throw on the nods. Good old pistol run. We are doing the pistol run today. Yes, sir, Mr. Wild. That is the idea. At least starting out here, we'll be doing some pistol runs. Someone mentioned the MP7. I have not run the MP7. So that might be another thing that we do. Check out the MP7, see if we can actually do anything good with that. Charlie forgot their safety brief. Well, Charlie don't surf. So it's the game engine limiting characters, not the server throughput. Really? That I find that odd. Isn't Squad going to UE5? Or is it Scala? Is it the game engine that they layered on top of UE5.
Binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker. I will massacre you. I will fuck you up.
I just watched that entire scene on X today. Who are they shooting at? Oh my God. Who is that? Who were they shooting at? They weren't shooting at me. Oh, there's somebody else there. Oh my God. He's in the bush. Huh. That was odd. Did you guys see him shooting at something else? He may have been shooting at me. I don't know.
Objective secured. Shepard is under our control.
I kind of feel like that first guy was shooting off into the distance. That did not seem quite right to me. Okay, what else did I need to do here? I needed to get some sort of laser on this guy. So the Glocks... he doesn't sell Glocks anymore, does he? Is that just Banshee? All right, I need a laser. The X400, is that a combo? Combination of white light, infrared LED, laser. Okay, so that's the full combo. The X400. Let's grab one of those to throw onto my Glock. Oh, that is nice. Okay, so we have flashlight. Okay, cool. IR flood, I assume that is. Oh, is it only IR laser? For real? That's not... No visible laser? Okay. Cool. Good to know. Mr. Wild, got your stickers? There you go, brother. Nice. Now, they were the animal stickers, right? Those should be larger than the other ones that we've been making. Yeah, those suckers are 2 on a sheet. Those should be rather large. Was watching Elusive and the boys running AI Scorpions today on PvP. It was pretty wild. PvP with Scorpions just sounds like a death wish. Yeah, I ran the Scorpions before, and they are god-awful. So, Cthulhu's coming in. Squad has little to no AI calculations to make on the CPU of the server, whereas GZW has somewhere between 300 to 500 AI on the map. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, they've got no AI in Squad, as I recall. Well, interesting. I have absolutely no game development background, so that's good to know. And as I recall, you do have a little bit of game dev under your belt. So I guess we shouldn't be holding our breath then for any more active AI then, huh? Although if we're just talking numbers of AI characters, you could tweak down on some of the hostile AI and convert them over into civilian AI. The numbers could be the same. But then I guess we are not looking at being able to expand any player numbers, huh? All right, keep on moving. Get to the top of the hill. There is the radio tower. Good line there. Are the two supposed to be paired together or individual stickers? Bro, you tell me. How they should be individual stickers. Did they stick them together? Are they not cut? Ooh, you gotta tell me, man. I gotta know if that's a quality issue there. Because yes, they should be coming apart. You'll get a pick in Discord. Oh no, I'm not liking the sound of this. I'll tell you what, man. Sometimes these merch guys just don't do it quite right. Always got to stay on top of that quality. If they manage to stick those things together, I swear to God, I'll just have to go back in and edit them, make them a little bit smaller, space them out a little bit more. They are physically one sticker together. Mother effer. Son of a gun. Okay. Ooh, that is... I'm going to be going through this LS ammo quite quickly. I can tell. All right, careful now. I need to find an entry. Without getting shot at through the link. Yeah, this will be good. Am I just not seeing anybody? Yeah, that second shot probably didn't need to happen. I do believe that first one, man. This LS is just absolutely killer ammo. Ooh. I think he might be upstairs. Not locate that guy. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, left side. Nope, not sure where that's at. Oh, but they see me somewhere. Oh, wow, okay. That got a lot closer. There he is, there he is. Oh! Ah, he got me really good with that one. Okay. Ah, through the shoulder. Through the shoulder and destroyed my lungs. I tell you, man, these pistols are a little hectic. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to sneak my way in. Need to go around the side. Yeah, so we need to aim around this way here. Pistols could be a little hectic because the follow-up shots are very difficult to place accurately. You have to... You can't go mag dump mode with a pistol. Custom servers can run 128 people, no problem, if the AI is off. So that's our limit then, huh? Well, I guess those servers then, if you're gonna push up the size of your squads, then you'd pretty much just have to make it just pure PvP. There are ways that they could make AI only spawn when X distance of players to save resources, but then you run into, popping into existence in front of people. Got it. Hey, Steven Riffle. What is going on, sir? Steven Riffle making his entrance known with the 10 gifted subs there. Boom. And one more. Steven, hold on a sec. Steven, what are you sitting at with that? You did one extra. You did one extra. That makes me believe there's something funny going on there. Hold on a second. Is it a numbers thing? Steven Riffle sitting up there with 453. Nope, just on accident. Okay, got you. Ah, brother, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the gifted subs there. Always making your presence known. We get the rosters of the unit swelling up every single time that you lay eyes on the stream here, man. Appreciate you so much. Stream is going well so far. We're doing pistol runs. And as you can see, I'm running back to my body with just a knife. So something of an issue here. Hopefully we can correct it very soon. By me being sneaky and getting back to my body. I don't want to lose this pistol. That would be very, very bad. That would be very bad of me. Archangel says, I'd like to see some machine gun options and more 308 systems. Yeah, machine guns. I would like to see some belt feds. I am almost 100% sure that is going to be next up on their update list. when they get some new weapons in. Oh, I'm not quite sure where the entrance is that I want to be going into. I got a good tag on my body. I can put together what happened. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. We don't have the cover of darkness on our side. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, let's get that tagged up here. Picks up in Discord. Okay, over on Supply Sergeant, let me take a look here. What? Are you serious? That is extremely odd. Did it come apart with like a whole bunch of... It doesn't even look like it's... Doesn't even look like it's cut around the sticker itself. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that ain't right, man. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. Do you think that the individual movement techniques work in the game? Technically, it should, right? Okay, here I can gather up a little bit of gear. This will help out. He's running a CQ as well. These things are single shot only, right? Yes. But 28 in the mag. That'll be enough to work here. Gotta sneak. We gotta sneak. Sneak, it does work. All right, so frickin' close. So frickin' close. It's like a splatter bubble deal around the border or the whole sticker. Yeah, it should be very distinctly cut going around that sticker. I have no idea what happened there. Let me see if I can remedy that for you, sir. Okay, so the guy who shot me, I think, is up on the... Is he still up there? I don't know. The render distance does not really point him out. If he were here, he'd be like right up in there. But I don't see him. And there's somebody else shooting me from the left. There's Prison Mike. Let me go ahead and relieve Prison Mike of his Glock, just in case. Okay, I'll take all those. I'll take my bag back. Let's transfer this. Get my M2 up and running. Ears on would be nice. I can go ahead and get that, get that. Belt bag, yeah. Prison Mike do-rag. There we go. So where is he? He was right up there. Roll the dice, tempt fate for gear. I don't think we're tempting fate quite this much. We're good. We're good. Cthulhu says, I would love to see some civvy weapons added as the early game stuff. So that's your starter kit, sure. That's all available. Military grade until you get up to the vendor levels. Oh, so you're talking like like the crappy tier 3 stuff? Or I guess tier 1. You switch around the tiers, it gets a little confusing. Huh. He must have decided to go away. Okay, we'll get sneaky again. Oh no, door's open. Did somebody else come in? No. One shot, man. These LS are freaking nasty. Okay. All right, so key is here. They didn't come back for the key. What am I going to need here? It's over in the other building, though, right? No, no. The room's over in this building. Pistol's doing well, though. Okay. That does not have a knob on it. Nobody up in the room there. Oh, none of these doors open up? Cool sound equipment. Archangel, since I'm new here, when you get a chance, I'd like the Spark Notes of my service. Ah, yes, the Spark Notes. So, Army for 8 years, engineer officer. I started out in the 82nd. Combat tours in Iraq. Finished up my service. Ooh, 1911. Finished out my service in Colorado Springs. And I have been out for almost as long as I was in, so certainly a nice, soft, doughy civilian now. Yeah, I used to earn my paycheck jumping out of planes. That was fun. All right, we are up in SRS. Feels a little nerfy now. Mosin, nope. Nope. There's a jewelry box in the office. I did miss it. I'll need to go back there. JHP and tracers. Valors, okay. Like to look fly there. Yeah, I do need some more valuable stuff to sell. That would be ideal here. Ring, watch, got it. Yeah, we just don't really have the space for any of it. Okay, that's cool. Whoa. Yeah, God, LS thumps, man. I hope that they never nerf it. This stuff is great. Check the duffel bag in the room with the big table upstairs. I did miss the duffel bag. Where'd that... Here it is. Good call, guys. Thank you. Little coffee, little Jada in there, Evelyn. Another pistol, though. And a tracker. That's always helpful. I'm picking up the 1911s like crazy. I can dual wield my 1911s now. Are they different, though? I got a commander. We've got one with a compensator on it. Okay. That one's a little tricked out there. There's another tracker under the jewelry box. Was there? There was. Good eye. Yeah, trackers are super dandy handy. Staccato? Is it a staccato? I mean, kind of looks like one. They are Colts, but a staccato in the game would be kind of rad. It's got to be like a super soft shooting 9mm. Like that one, you should be able to have follow-up shots just absolutely bang on. Okay, I don't hear any more bellyache, and this other place must be pretty clear here. The box is out by the truck in the front. I have not yet. Nope, but good call. I'll make sure to hit those on the way out. I do feel like I've already looked all the way through this building, though. Probably not a whole lot on this side, right? Little food. SRS key. Yeah. All right, so the trucks. There's a duffel there. Did I miss the duffel? Looking around. Ah, there it is. Got a belt, some cash. 1911 mags. Yeah, I would like to see the economy get a little goose here. $19.11 break. Can I go ahead and throw that on? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Lots of cash, too. That's nice. Yeah, lots of boxes around this place. Cutter Edge Studios. It's close, but does not have the magwell on it. So I'd say horseshoes and hand grenades. Let's see here. AK-19 Mosin Archangel. Might go back and sell that. Another frickin' 1911. Holy cow. We're swimming in 1911s. I could open up my own booth at a gun show here. Shoddy. I'll take your cash. I'll tell you what, I'm going to relieve you of your optic. We're going to go back old school with how we used to make money in Gray Zone Warfare. Taking a bunch of optics. Archangel, you think with all the militia warlord stuff going on, you see something gold-plated? That would be, yeah, that would be on brand. A gold-plated AK or an MP5 or something kind of Saddam Hussein-y. I honestly do think that belt-fed machine guns are probably going to be next on the list. That's just like the big glaring hole in the weapons inventory. M60, RPD, things like that. Okay, so we hit that. We need to go hit up now. Where to go? Why am I losing it? I know it's around here somewhere. Hey, there we go. Burn My coming in those 5 gifted subs. Bro, thank you very much. Appreciate you, sir. The Villa. That's what I was want to go see here. Yeah, Burn My, thank you so much for the gifted 5 there, man. Supporting the channel really well there. And we got to keep an eye on our subs goal. As soon as we hit that subs goal, we do our giveaway here. Again, that subs goal does not have to happen within a single stream. It does roll over, so if it doesn't happen tonight, probably happen tomorrow night. So you guys got to come back. You guys got to come back for that. Make sure you don't miss it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, don't break your legs. Don't break your legs. I did not realize that my entire body was just going to turn into gelatin right there. I think luckily everything I have is marked, though, so I should be able to find that pretty easily. I broke every single thing, Lidster. Did you see that? There is not... Well, my neck looks like it's still pretty good. My God. Legs would have been lucky. That would have been... I would have gotten off easy had I just broken my legs. I felt like I was sliding down, though. I feel like this is maybe a little overkill. pink mist without the boom, right? I'm going to come back to my body. It's just going to be like a heap of ground meat. Ridiculous. That was ridiculous. All right, here we go. Get back to my spaghetti sauce body. Yeah, the neck being good just means that I felt all of it. You are correct there. Yeah, everything was connected. If I would have severed my spine, first of all, maybe it would have been a small miracle. But that was not to be. All right, this route I have got what appears to be a gigantic frickin' mountain in the way. So I'm probably going to need to make my way, around the long way. Somewhat. We got to find a pass. I like that, Oreo. No more tango, just Tango. And just my luck, too. Of course, I would fling myself off of what looks to be a rather, shallow kind of grade. Maybe they were slippery rocks, I got ads. Now you have a knife. Oh, Archangel, you missed it. You missed it. I got flung off. I was trying to run down an area that was, I don't know, maybe a little bit more steep than it should have been. I was a little bit more, I don't know, devil may care. And I died. But it was not due to enemy. So getting back to my body should be rather drama-free. Collecting all my stuff should be good to go. And I'll just get back on it. Head out over to the villa. VV. Villa Vongset? What's it? Yeah, Vongfet. Vongpet. Do you pronounce your H's? What the hell's that down there? Have we got another crashed plane down there? What is that? It's hard to gauge. It's this wrecked plane, huh? Wow, I am seeing that all the way over there. That looks a lot closer than that. Archangel saying, let's add wildlife while we're at it. I think that does go into the discussion that we had about AI and the number of resources that it takes with the game engine. We've got wildlife sounds. Oh boy, this body. Looking rough. Oh, okay, now I remember. I thought that I had a helmet on. I did not have a helmet on. Let's go ahead and drop that guy. I need to put my prison mic back on. Prison mic. I'm prison mic. You don't think I'll put you up against the wall, biatch? All right, so...
You know why they call me Prison Mike?
There it is.
Do you really
You know why they
expect
call
us
me
to
Prison
believe you're
Mike?
somebody else?
Do you really expect me to not push you up against the wall, biatch? Do you really expect me to not push you up against the wall, biatch?
Biatch! All right, there's the villa. Now, let's see if I can find a reasonable way to get down there. Not on the rocks. Inadvisable. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit more steep than would be reasonable. Should not be doing that. Not a good idea. Get a cobra dropping on your head while hiding in a bush. Talk about hazards of, like, being in the jungle, right? Could be snakes.
2 hours later.
Jesus. No, we're on it, Lidster. We're back on it. But I got to make my way down. Oh, I'm just seeing things. I thought that was a person. Okay, can we cut somewhere without dying? I don't think so. It cries in seer. Yeah, if you had to evade by going over this terrain, that's my problem. I feel like I could handle it much more than my body can actually handle it. getting down taking 2 hours. You are absolutely correct about that, my friend. They make me run the switchbacks because everything else is just so steep. It's just uncrossable. Now, maybe if I had a rope, and I could rappel down, maybe that's a mechanic that could help you out. Just do a little bit of mountain climbing, you know? A little rappelling. All right, anybody up around here? One shot, one kill. God, do I love this LS ammo. This LS 9mm absolutely slaps. I think I ran past this already. I did, didn't I? Yeah, I came in at Oscar 1, so I did already come by this. Ropes are Rangerific. Oh, they would be great. They'd be great to have in this game. If I could just find some way to get down from terrain that looks too steep without killing myself. If it takes ropes, I'll use ropes. That would be nice. Yeah, climbing would be awesome. Adding to that, ladders. So, I mean, particularly when it comes to, like, trying to get to areas and surprise the enemy. Yeah, if you had ropes, if you could scale mountains, that would definitely be, it'd give you a tactical advantage. Grappling hooks. Okay, so I know that we've talked about it before, but the ability to fast rope to the top of buildings, I would like to see. If they could get the helicopters, like make that a new LZ, right? Let's talk about like dropping onto the top of headquarters. Like make the top of headquarters a new LZ that you could select. But you're not going to get put in on the ground. You got to go and you got to fast rope down it. That'd be pretty badass. That would be very Rangerific. RPG takes out the helo, 100%, man. That's going to be some of the dangers that you run, right? Yeah, you don't want to go into a hot LZ doing that. You'll get absolutely smacked. Chase to go coming in. Tango, you better get your cardio in for the action movie. I am running hard, man. I am getting the cardio in, but I'm still huffing and puffing. My cardio levels are low. All right, nobody patrolling the entrance. I hear them just on the other side of the wall, though. Can I... It's not going to let me mount the freaking trash can. He's right over there. I think that grenade got him, dude. I think that Kobe grenade got him. That was great. Good arc there. Spy rigging to get you out quick. Now, do we have like C-130s flying around here that could be snagging us? Spies and fries, baby. That'd be fun. Well, okay. So excuse the hell out of me. That was the guy from the side, though. Caught me right where I don't have a plate. Goodness gracious. C-130 gunship would be cool to see in game.
Come on, you ape! You wanna live forever!
Yeah. What do you all know about death?
What do you all know? I know a thing or two about death. I've been doing it quite well tonight. Thank you very much. But yeah, okay, so C-130 gunship, I could definitely see that being really cool. Maybe not necessarily you operating it quite as much as calling in the support for C-130s. Would be very rad. Yeah, okay. Well, so there's at least two guys up in there. guys hit me up with all the blurps. We doing all the blurps. All right, I got a run ahead of me. I got quite a walk. And Chase to go. Let's go. Let's get in this cardio. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Oreo. Gotta do the clapping when you're running. Now, let's hope I don't run into anybody with a gun, as I only have a knife on me now.
Let me see your war face. Bullshit! You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. You don't scare me. Work on it.
Oh, rough. Rough. Got to sparkle a target for one. So that's what would cost you, right? That's what it would cost you. It would be the laser designator. That's looking a little dangerous right there. Let me skirt the road a little bit more. I do think that I ran past this building. No, maybe not. No, I did. Okay, I ran past that building. There shouldn't be anybody there. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's get across. This looks all right. Let's see. Does Lady Tango ever get tired of the war face? Oh, I can guarantee she hears it every single time. Yeah, she's just right upstairs, man. She hasn't commented on it, you know, annoying her, so there's that. She's pretty rad. She's pretty rad and understanding of what we're doing here. The crow flies there isn't AI. Shouldn't be AI. Whoa, wait, what? Chased a goat? Okay, so I normally don't share this because I get asked a lot of questions, but I had a family member who worked at Top Gun, worked with the actors of the new Top Gun Maverick during the training phase, doing the jets and stuff. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that is cool. I did see that they're looking to do a Top Gun 3. I don't know how far into it they are, but I did see talk about it. Gotta watch out for crocs, Oreo. Dude, if a croc gets me going through that river on the way out here, it's just meant to be. That's the way it's kind of been going for me tonight. It would just be meant to be. Warface helps pay the bills. How can that be annoying? I haven't seen too many other people doing war faces. No. Not too many other streamers. We try to get Meg to do it from time to time. She has done it. That's the fun one to watch. Got to get Meg doing Warface. Wild Recollection was stationed. Was stationed at Top Gun during the filming, working on the jets with the crew as well. Hey, look at that small world. So what, were you living at Coronado? Is that North Island? Is that separate from Coronado? Okay, I got hit from the side. This is not going to be good. I hear him right on the other side of this wall.
FBI, open up!
Yo, Lidster. Lidster, you have made your way into one of my bathrooms there, sir. Good thing nobody was on the toilet there, though. I'm down here. Let's go, but say, got to say, go Army beat Navy? What? Okay, well, Chase, I guess you can say that. Good old rivalry. Oh, man. Crocs is in the footwear or the flip-floppers? You know, that should be standard issue, right? In this game, they should have Ranger panties, particularly ones that say Tango across the butt, and Crocs. The Redbeard W coming in with that follow. What is going on, Redbeard? How are you, sir? Oh, Scumbag. Yeah, so where is Vulture this week? Do you guys know? Unfortunately, I don't think we got a command for that one. The Puppy coming in with a follow. How's it going, Puppy? Welcome on into both you gentlemen. Happy Thursday to y'all, or as we like to call it, Friday Eve. Okay, Winchester and Harrison. There we go. Winchester and Harrison. Okay, so Top Gun in Fallon, Nevada. Got you. Interesting. So are there multiple schools? Are we talking naval Top Gun, or is this Air Force? I must claim ignorance, for I am but a stupid army grunt. I do not know these things of other services. Okay, so this guy who got me was on this side. Of course, I'm not going to be able to see. So do I have another entrance? Or maybe another place to jump over? I didn't see anybody there. King Nothing coming in with that follow over on Kick. What is going on, King Nothing? King Nothing. King Nothing makes me think of Metallica. Good song there. Very good song there. Okay, so that's Naval Top Gun. Really? Naval Top Gun out in Nevada. NAWDC. Naval Air... It used to be at Miramar, but moved to Fallon. Got you. Okay, so it's still the same. It's still the same Top Gun school then, huh? Naval Aviation Warfighting Development Center. Well, that's not nearly as prestigious, man. Well, I mean, it's probably still prestigious, but that's not nearly as sexy. Going from North Island out there in California out to Nevada. So what, did they shut down the North Island school? Okay, so somebody is down there. Yeah, I don't know where he was yelling at me from here. Sneaky, sneaky. Probably over towards that entrance, I would imagine. So these guys must be very mobile. Because the guy who shot me must have been over in that corner there. There's got to be at least 2 people still here. Still man in the house. So the Navy Strike Fighter Tactics Instructor Program, also known as Top Gun, was not closed on North Island, but it was relocated. Top Gun was initially located at Naval Air Station Miramar, which is now Marine Corps Air Station Miramar in San Diego. Got it. 96, that was moved to Naval Air Station Fallon in Nevada as part of a larger consolidation. So it did move, and they don't do Top Gun over on the island anymore. I got it. I got it. Larger airspaces and training ranges. I mean, so it's better. It's better for training. But do you get to do beach volleyball? I guess you get to play volleyball in the sand, but it ain't beach volleyball. Oh, that is very satisfying. All right, this is the guy that I got with the grenade. Toss that grenade over this wall. Looks like I blew him out of his shoes. Okay, that took a few more than I wanted to do. Is this a PvP server? Lister, this is not a PvP server. No, sir. No beach volleyball, unfortunately. No. You can do sand volleyball, though. And maybe football. All right, what all do we want in here? I got to keep an ear out, though. I think there's probably at least one other person out there. They're going to try to murder me. We do not want that. Valuables, valuables, valuables. Good loot running here. The beach volleyball is the most homoerotic way possible. Hey, you got to bond with your boys, man. Got to bond with the pilots. All right, nothing here. Got a box. The civilian chest. Ooh, grays. Okay, cool. Little sustainment now. And we got what? A duffel? Okay. Another 1911. Boys, it is raining 1911s tonight. What's that make? 4? I got 4 1911s out of this. Do you have the VV room key? I do not. Let me go see if they got the VV room key. You think these guys are going to have it on them? Here's where I'm going to need to be super careful. Because like I said, I do think there's at least one more guy floating around out there. All right, so we checked this guy, yeah? He had nothing. That was my body over there. Let me come back around here. Okay, we want VV room key. Oh boy, does have a watch. I'll relieve him of that. All right, no key there. Okay, we got one guy here. A little bit more cash and... Nope, no keys. There's a large luxury jewelry box in that room. We got to find this key. Must find the key. Yeah, I wonder what the prevalence of this key is like. Because you can find that SRS key pretty much anytime you want now. The VV key, I guess, is another one of those I just don't have yet. Are they only found in pockets, guys? I think we've determined that. There's no other spawn area for it, right? Just tuna. Some dead guy tuna. When I went to see the new Top Gun, I almost did a backflip in my chair because I was freaking out knowing Goose's son, Rooster, was in the movie. Plus, the actor who plays Rooster is in the new Twisters movie. It is Rooster, right? Rooster, yeah, that's right. Main chaser. Who says if you hear it, chase it. That probably tunes up your ears, huh? All right, where did the rest of these guys go? Were they all in the no, there. He's there. He's there. He's there. Where's he at? I hear him. Is he outside? Where are you? Amongst all the foliage? Let's see if we can take care of that. Ah, I threw it off the freaking tree. He grew up in the town that you live in, Cutter. Pretty sure I heard somebody down this way, too. Might just be my ears playing tricks on me there. Cutter, so he grew up in Texas, right? Are we talking about... I can't remember his name now. Yep, nope, it's lost. I can't remember his name. Good up-and-coming actor, though, man. I like him. And not, oh, are we talking about Bill Paxton? Did Bill Paxton grow up where you grew up? Were you the town that you live in? I thought we were talking about the guy who plays Rooster. Yeah, Bill Paxton's awesome, too. Yeah, lost a legend there, man. All right, so that guy has no key. I'm getting the sense I'm going to be dry on keys here. They got plenty of cash, but not the key that I'm looking for. Glenn Powell, that's it. Yes, sir. Glenn Powell. So are we talking about Glenn Powell? Did he grow up there? Oh, wow. I had not seen plastic containers that we can loot. Okay, so wait. Miles Teller played Rooster. So who did... Wait, now I'm confused. Okay, so Miles Teller played Rooster. Who did Glenn Powell play? I don't have... All the call signs are mixed up in my head now. I think you're right, though. I think Miles Teller played Rooster, because wasn't it a goose rooster thing? Like they're both birds. So Hangman. Okay, got it. He's Hangman. Hangman, he kind of played the Iceman character. Yeah. You guys see how they had, like, it was just a remake. It was pretty much just a remake of the first movie. Bagman. All right, yeah, I don't think I got any keys on that one. Boo. But I do have a bunch of stuff that I need to go sell. So let me get back up in the chat here. Where is Vulture at? He is Winchester and Harrison. Well, there's Winchester. Look at that. That's perfect. That's very close. As long as I don't bust my legs getting out of here. Or break my body. I found the VV key in the Dongfu hiking camp. Where's that Dongfu hiking camp? I saw it, but I never made my way up there. And now I can't remember where it's at. Dongfu hiking camp. I want to say that I was somewhere around Fa Long and found it. At least saw it. Is it up here? The Dongfu hiking camp. Well, let me get back and sell this stuff off. Okay, so it's north of the Blackjack Cop. I know I should have all these memorized. North of a Blackjack. I thought it was up in the northern part of the map. Blackjack, Blackjack, Blackjack. Is there any rhyme or reason to where these are located and named? Oh, look at all these guys. Those guys are running hard. Can't wait when they make originals again, says Burn Might. Yeah. I get the sense that there's just way too much remakes, sequels. We've lost the ability to make a good original story. We just don't see very many movies like that anymore. Blackjack's down here. I know it is. My eyeballs do not see it, though. Blackjack, Blackjack. Blackjack's like a bigger one, too, isn't it? How am I so blind? Between Midnight Sapphire and Fa Long? There it is. Okay. So north of Blackjack. It's got to be that one then, huh? I might need to go check that out. Okay, north of Blackjack. All right, let's go hit Winchester. We'll go north of Blackjack. You found it up in the camp, huh? Very interesting. Above the airfield. That is the right one, right? So here's the airfield. Yeah, right up there. Right up there on the peninsula. We found it on a guy at the gas station down the hill towards where you're heading. Oh, okay. So I think there's a gas station, yeah, along my route. Or at least there's some kind of building along my route. Yeah? Or maybe not. There's the garage. Huh. Are those Papa 1 and Papa 2 LZs? Hold on a sec. I might need to open up some more. I don't think I've opened up nearly all of them. The Papas. Yeah, I got Quebecs. And maybe those Papas aren't for me. Ah, so is it the garage? I might be able to hit the garage up along the way as well. Let's see that garage. Oh, crap. Woo! Always a little nerve-wracking. I gotta go just one shot at a time on these guys. All right, do you guys have the VV key? Tell me you got the VV key. Tell me you got the key. Bringing out the winning loadout, Chase? What you bringing out, man? All right, we keep moving. Garage is up the road. I can hit the garage. Okay, so if I win this airsoft game I play in the championship, nice. Yeah, let's hear this winning loadout. What's the loadout, man? Oh, wait. Winchester is not taken yet. Crap. I need to do this with a pistol. I don't hear anybody. Nope. Think I heard some shuffling. I do hear shuffling. Where's he at? Okay, weird. I might just make a run for the laptop and see if we can capture it. I'm hearing footsteps. I don't know where that's coming from, though. See, I can't capture the cop. Where are they? Gotta be one more. Okay. Okay. Still can't. Who else is out there? They're all on patrol. That's what it is. They're all along the outside. On patrol. I hear you. I hear you. There he is. There he is. My red dot was completely on his head. There's no shot that I missed that. There we go. Now we got it.
We've established control over Winchester.
You don't have to look at the laptop. You can just capture by looking at the base of that as well. You talk about like down here. So like you want to get low. Yeah, go prone and got it. Nice. That's good to know. All right, so what were we saying? Homeboy is here, and we need to level him up. We're at 18 rep of 700. This is going very slowly. All right, so keep all this stuff down. Let's move all this over. This is the kind of stuff he wants, yes? He's not going to take anything else here, right? I do need to sell this crap off. And wow, ton of 1911s. I do just kind of want to collect these up here. Phenethil, good. I'll hold on to that. We got some tags. Cash is heavy. Ammo. Ooh, what's in here? FMJ, we'll sell. CQ, we sell. All right. Okay, so Chase is saying that it's a sniper and a pistol. The sniper with a laser and an iron sight. Pistol is going iron sight with a suppressor. Got 5 mags for the pistol, 9 for the sniper. Got the army tan pants and a mask with a helmet with the American flag with a 101st Screaming Eagles patch. Nice. A friend's patch who passed away while playing airsoft? What? Hold on a second there, brother. Whoa, dust pop. Sorry, guys. You had a friend pass away while playing airsoft? Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds rather traumatizing, actually. All right, let's hit the e-drink here. Passed due to a heart attack, heart issue that he was born with. Man. Yeah. You remember we were talking about the level of cardio that I'd have to be able to run like that? That would be nuts. Hey, Burn My coming in with that targeted, gifted sub there. Hit Chase to go. Square between the eyes there. Burn My, thank you so much. Now Chase doesn't have to watch any more commercials. All right, let's see here. Vulture. Okay, so that's all he wants, is just this crap. Let's do that. And we got him up to 26 rep. There we go. Look at that. We're working our way up. Who do I want to butter up here? Maybe Banshee. I don't think it really matters at this point. Everybody is so leveled up above that. Yeah, we're good. Got a few items there for a cool $1,500. Yeah, there you go, Chase. We got you on the roster there now, man. He takes forever and buys high val at half the price. What a butthole. Yeah, he doesn't sell you anything worth a damn either. Not at this level. How many levels of Vulture are there? I've heard it's just 2. Is that correct? Is it only the 2? Level 3 is SVD. Okay, so there's more. So does he have 4 levels then? Level 4 is AK-308. Okay. Well, clearly we don't get crap at level 1. Do we get anything good at level 2? That SVD sounds pretty rad, though. That's going to be like the real kitted out SVD, right? This guy here. Okay, so not really at level 2. Ah, man. Looks like I got a lot more loot runs I got to go on then. Okay, so got all the crap sold off. Yep, looking good there. Okay, money's topped off. Where am I at with all my medicals? I haven't had a chance to use my medicals, have I? Nope. I've been getting one tapped, kind of per the usual. I do need a helmet, though. If we're running at night, it is 10 o'clock. I'm going to need a helmet. We're going to have to put Prison Mike away for a hot second. We can keep Prison Mike up in our bag. I don't want to lose Prison Mike. And then I'll rock the G24 with my PVS 31s. I've got a laser on the pistol already. I'm just going to need some more LS ammo. If I've got any. I'm not sure I've got any now at this point. Frankly, sitting at 140 points to get him to level 4. Jumping off cliffs, Cutter, has been my Achilles heel. In fact, I've broken my Achilles heel every single time I jump off cliffs. It's not advised. Don't do what I do. All right, what I have? FMJ, yep, get rid of it. Little Glock 17 mag, don't need it. Yeah, all that should be looking good there. Cool. I jump off cliffs a lot in Icarus. Oh, Icarus, that's one I haven't played in a while, man. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend jumping off cliffs in Icarus either. Put your prison mic in your safe box. Put that prison mic up there. I got room. I can stuff it up there. Now it's nice and safe, biatch. Couple more grenades from Gunny. and they never put it where I want it. Ammo. Okay, so LS. 155 rounds. Let's try to get all cybernetic organism on this. The Achilles heel ends up in your nose. Yeah, it just gets crushed straight up through my spine. Frankly, Daddy, sir, late night over there. I guess early morning there. Go get some rest. Thank you for hanging out with us, brother. Appreciate you, man. All right, so 155 as I take a look here. That is, yeah, that's all I've got. So unless I find 155 somewhere. I still got 2 stacks. We're not doing too bad there. Okay, so from Winchester, I need to get up to Falong. So that probably means what? Hit up Oscar 1. Oh, just broke my ankles. All right. White light off. I don't need the flood. I need this guy. And then let me go ahead and throw on some nods. Oh. Oh, yeah. Actually, wow, that red dot's really good. Yeah, red dot's really good on the pistol here. But I might have this just for like a, you know, hip fire Glock shots. We'll be doing that. Yo, coin slap 013 comes Doc Rain. I've got 082 myself. Thank you so much there, sir, with that coin slap. Who's getting drinks tonight, boys? Get the coins out. There you go, Chase. You hit me up with the cadence, my man. All right, clear crossing. I really don't have any... I feel like there's got to be some more. Maybe down here? Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely missing some LZs. Pretty close by, too. So until then, we just got to run it out. Chase, my members are the best, brother. I know. I know they are. This is hands down the best community out there on Twitch. I just need everybody else to know that. I think we do the most unique things here. It's all right, guys. People will catch on. This is assured. Yeah, Chase, they lined you up. Burn My lined you up and got you right with that gifted sub. I kind of like how you can do that on Twitch. Hit those sub goals a couple times. Hold on a sec. Let me see where we're at with that, actually. I might be able to keep up my dashboard now. Now that YouTube is not screaming at me here. That's what I want. My stream manager. And we got the goals there. Okay, so we're 29 of 82. We've got 53 to keep an eye on. 53 more. We do that giveaway there. The beginning of June was the turning point. Yes, sir. That was when, drop season was absolutely insane for Gray Zone Warfare. It was so much attention getting drawn into the game. The community, I feel like, definitely got a big juice of excitement with the update. So it was just the perfect storm. It was great. Yeah, and good for us to get the attention out for the unit. There we go. Cutter Edge Studios coming in with that gifted sub there. Thank you so much, Cutter. Hitting Dozer DT with that. Is that another targeted one? Dozer, you up in the chat? Cutter Edge, thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, Oscar 1. I actually just ran past it. That's where I was looking to go. All right, Oscar, I need to get up to... Yeah, north of Falong Airfield. Wow, and this is going to be a short flight, too. Surely there's something up here. Guys, I think one of these next streams, I'm going to have to do the circuit. We're going to have to go around and open up all the LZs, because I definitely feel like I'm missing a few key ones. So, crap. I don't know, man. All these seem to be, like, equidistant. Suppose we'll just go Golf 2. We'll run it from there.
Raven en route to Oscar 1.
Actually, shoot. Hotel 1 might actually be the closest one. You see, here I wish I could call off a bird. Now I no longer need my helicopter. Caught traction and rolled. Missing the papas and the camping cabins. So we're going to try to get up there to the camping cabins. Am I going to find papas along the way? I'm trying to hit up here, right? There's got to be something up along this way. Shoot, there's another one up here I need to go check out. There's actually quite a bit straight up here I need to go look around at. Was it that or was it straight north of Blackjack?
Hurry up and get in.
Yeah, now I'm not quite so sure. Hey, Ben Flynn coming in with that follow over there on YouTube. What is going on? Mr. Flynn, welcome to you. YouTube is just definitely not wanting to participate. There we go. Now we got our in-flight entertainment. Papa 1 is on the finger touching the road. This is a big finger right here. Is that it? Is that Papa 1 up here? Let's go see if we open it. And then I'll start sweeping my way across. Okay, so that's the one. That'll really help out. That would be a lot better. Yeah, I do think one of these next upcoming streams we'll do the entire circuit, go all the way around. We'll hit up all the areas.
Move out.
Yeah, got to hit up all the combat areas there. Okay. On the move, let's go run. Yo, Brabrand, what is up? Welcome back to you, Brabrand. How you doing? How is your Friday Eve? Hopefully you're having a good one. Guys, did you hear that? There's something up in these trees. True Pixels coming in with that follow on YouTube. How you doing, Pixels? Welcome to you as well. We got a couple newbies here. Did the 0 to hero? Nice. All right, tell me about it. How did it go? What area did you go hit? 0 to hero is a fun way to go about it. I'm not gonna lie. That is actually probably my favorite way to do Gray Zone Warfare. And you hit Tiger Bay? Damn, dude. Yeah, that's a stout one to go after. Papa 2 that I'll grab on the way to the camping area. Okay, so if I hit up Papa 1 here and I head over to the camping area, I'm assuming Papa 2 is going to be kind of along that route then. We'll hit these northerly papas. Yeah, but I mean, that 0 to hero shows you don't need to have any gear fear, right? Now, I do want to get into some good PvP action with some 0 to hero stuff, you know, rather than just sticking each other with knives, which happened the last time. Would like to get a good ratty AK kill in some PvP, doing some 0 to hero. No fear. No gear fear whatsoever. Unnecessary.
I'm in danger.
We're coming up to a bridge crossing, so maybe. Let's see, which side do I need to be on? I could just cross the road here. I don't need to cross the bridge. Do I see somebody up there? I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, not entirely sure. Not the best eyes, not the best optic for it. I don't think there's anybody around. But definitely have to keep an eye. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay, maybe from a distance, LS is not the best. I think those 9 mils just kind of pissed him off. He's definitely hurting. He was definitely hurting from it. Hey, Drifter Fox coming in with the raid. What is going on, Drifter? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Tango Papa Delta here. Was a Sus Fox raid? What is happening here? Not the BATFE. What is up with the ATF just attaching whatever letters to their agency? Well, let's just throw everything there. Let's throw everything on it. The BATFE. How's it going, guys? Welcome on in, Raiders. Yep, Tango Papa Delta here. Gray Zone Warfare streamer for the most part. I am former Army myself. 82nd Airborne. Combat tours in Iraq. Got out here in Colorado. I've been out for about as long as I was in, so definitely very soft civilian at this point. Burn My coming in with those 5 gifted subs there. Burn My, you are on a roll tonight, man. Hopefully you've been hitting a lot of these people who just came in on the raid. Drifter had some fun doing some challenges in Gray Zone. Got done with Terminal Initiative the other day. That is a good feeling there. So, tell me about Terminal Initiative, man. How many times did it take you to do that? Yeah, this time around was a little painful for me, man. We had to go several times at it. I had a pretty good squad with me, too. It was just rather unforgiving this time. I do recall getting it done in one single go in 0.2. But this one was rough. Eventually did it, so now I'm kind of in the same boat here. But congratulations to you for finishing it up. Did you get all the secret tasks done as well? Are you completely task complete? Don't just ignore explosives. They are fun. Right, but the ATF is supposed to be a convenience store, right? Buy your alcohol, tobacco, and firearms all in the same place. If I could get my explosives there as well, that would be a very fun store. Maybe at least fireworks. We can do fireworks. Drifter's a veteran too. There we go. Marines and Army Guard. Now I'm a Tactical Fox playing tactical games on here. So in addition to Gray Zone Warfare, then what are your other games that you like to play? Oh, there we go. We got Papa 2 now. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I want to go hit up over here. I'm thinking that's the camp, right? There's another one like right along the way there. I guess this might be another LZ. That's looking LZ-ish. We'll go. We will work our way over that way. It took 2 days to do it. Made it to Midnight Sapphire 3 or 4 times just to die to reset the whole thing. That is frustrating. Yeah, it's at that point I start getting like real paranoid. I hang back if I'm running with a squad. Like those guys got to go in first, you know. They've made it pretty easy to get your kills, right? If you're squatted up, kills come real fast. Might be a little too fast if you ask me. Now that I've experienced it, it was like a speed run. through all the tasks. So I don't know. I feel like we've gone from one end of the spectrum where the tasking is like really slow and drawn out to now it's like it's a little fast. It's a little too fast. I mean, I am part-time streamer, and we got through the tasking pretty quickly, which isn't bad if you then want to switch over to PvP. That's fine. You know, you level up all your traders. You've gotten all the tasks out of the way. You can afford some good kit. But if you're trying to, you know, extend out your tasking for streaming purposes, it's really difficult to go a little bit slower here. When we're a free country, that was just the hardware store. Yeah. You actually could get it all at the hardware store, right? Now the hardware store is the ATFE. Yeah. Started with Tarkov. They've been testing different ones like 0 Hour, Battlefield, Ground Branch, but been really stuck on Gray Zone and Tarkov. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I kind of started the same way. So we started out with doing Tarkov. Tarkov is just one of those that is just, ups and downs in Tarkov. And I think as far as the community goes, it's kind of the same way. You know, the streamer set is really established out there. So I feel like trying to break your way into the streaming scene, you got to pick your games correctly and find the opportunities for that. And I'm not sure there's too many opportunities for new players to really make a dent in the Tarkov community. Like, you get to enjoy playing, and there's all, you know, the fine aspects of doing that. But Gray Zone Warfare, and particularly with how they've supported small streamers, has been really good for newer content creators, I feel. All right, Papa 2 is good. Or is this Papa 1? This was 1. Keep on going here. Escape from Tarkov is for when you hate yourself. Yeah, you got to have some kind of, what do they call it? Masochistic streak? Yeah, you got to have a masochistic streak to you to really enjoy Tarkov to its fullest. Drifter, I wanted to do this wipe solo. Was hard, but a lot of fun as well. Nice. Okay, so yeah, running it solo. That is something else then. Because all those tasks where you have to get all the kills, or yeah, you have to get the number of kills, or you have to kill the boss, is really nice when you're squatted up, because then if one person in your squad manages to get any of the bosses, you get the task done. Their kill count counts towards your kill count. So super handy, but like I said, man, tends to get... What the hell was that? Tends to get a little quick. Did you guys see that silhouette flash? I'm gonna try to get sneaky up over there. The beatings will continue until morale improves. I do believe that is... I think Nikita has that tattooed on himself. Yeah, I saw a silhouette flash over here. I'm probably going to sneak right up on this guy. Or I'm just going to walk right past him and then get shot in the back. I hear him. There's not a lot of opportunity, but still somewhat enjoy it. Crap.
Hey, you better back up right now.
So close. So close. He's going to murk me. But I can't see them through the foliage. Not fair. I don't like it. Somewhere over there. Drifter, don't worry. I brought enough crayons to survive just about anything. Crayons and Elmer glue, man. The two tastiest things in the MRE. So what's your favorite flavor of crayon, then?
Hey, just lost. I say, just lost.
All right, Drifter, if you're a Marine... I'm going to need you to go over to tangopapadelta.com and check out our Marine t-shirt that we designed. I made that one specifically for my crayon eaters. It is one of my favorite designs. If I'm going to toot my own horn there. Okay, got another one here. Got another one. Go ahead. Get close. Get close. Crap, 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 crap. Woo! Okay, we're still alive. I got a little close, though. Running a little short on LS now. We might be okay, though. I've seen one that says, please haze me, it kills me. Oh, ooh, I like that. That's a good one. All right, how many dudes are usually up in this camp? I do believe that is 3 down. Sounded pretty quiet now. So these guys could have the VV key, right? Better be checking on all these dingleberries, see if they got what I want. We'll take your grenades. Yeah, don't forget the VV key. We're looking for the VV key. That is going to be critical to why I'm even here in the first place. So that was one guy. Here's another guy. Come on. Get your loot on. All right, just cash. All right, here's the third guy. Just cola. All right, let's go white light here. There we go. Okay, so the column of smoke is supposed to attract you up here, huh? I do recall seeing that a little bit further away. Got that key early in game. And did you find it up here? Now, if I have to find it on a body, not finding too many more bodies here. Not sure I got all these guys. Perhaps somebody else came through here? Oh. Crap, where is that guy at? I am rocking white light here. Oh, is he up there? There's another section to this, isn't there? Oh, crap. I'm going to burn myself out here. I need IR on. There we go. Okay, that'll work. What's that key for? VV is used for the... If I don't get murked here. Where'd it grow? It is... Villa Vongthet. This guy up here. VV. Some good looting to be done there. Blue Band, what is going on? Blue Band coming in over on Rumble there. What is happening? Rumble, rise up, guys. Good to see y'all. Would like to see some good action over there on Rumble. All right, there's definitely some. Is he up the stairs? Oh, no. All right, please have the VV key on you. Negative. He's got all of $8. Got to get some stuff done. Hey, brother, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you, man. Promise I'll take good care of your community. Yeah, very honored that you entrust your community to me for this stream here. We'll have a good time. Ooh, this is high up. This is kind of getting my fear of heights going.
2 hours later.
2 hours later, burn my. Just some ball caps. What are these ball caps? I hadn't seen these before. LT ball caps? No, we've got this all cleared out now. Yeah, let's make sure that we eat and drink while we're hanging out. Blue Band. I've never played this game. Is it good? So this game has been out for about a year and a half now. Is it a year and a half? No, not quite. It's a little over a year. They have had 2 major updates, so it's still really early in development. But I mean, as far as it being a good game, yeah, dude. I main this game. I play this game all the time. I think that it's a good game. With the caveat that it is a little taxing on systems, so like make sure you check out recommended system settings to be able to run this. Hey, there we go. We got another possibility for the VV key. But yeah, awesome game right now, and has got a really good roadmap for the future for development. So I mean, it's only going to get better. But super fun, super playable as it is. And if you're familiar with a game of like Escape from Tarkov, it's very similar to that as far as like mechanics go. It's PvP or not? So they've got two different modes. You could do PvE or PvPvE. So yeah, those 2 different modes. If you're not familiar with it, like the way that it works here is kind of like Tarkov, where you're going in to the map to do a mission. You've got the same type of like, I'm doing all these tasks for these traders type of thing. But it is a persistent server. So instead of going in and out of server to do your tasks, you just go into server. You start out at your base camp. You fly around by helicopter to all these LZs. You have these combat outposts that you can take, you can capture. Yeah. So it's really cool that way. I think that's what got me initially, was that you didn't have any time limit. You can hang out in the server the entire time. Ghost Wolf coming in. I wonder if they'll add the modern high-tech classified night vision the U.S. military uses that has full color. Maybe I'm not familiar with that, man. I know that they have, what is it? It's like a hybrid. It's like a hybrid optical and IR kind of picture. It's not exactly full color, but it outlines objects like crazy. Never got a chance to put my hands on those. I was out well before that. But that being the case, I don't think they're going to have that in game here. No, I would not count on that. I think their philosophy is that they want it to be accurate to what a PMC would have. So they kind of keep it thematic, right? What would a private military corp bring to Southeast Asia? And does that make sense? All right, surely there's some stuff that... Nope. Come on. There we go. One day closer to Bellum, Mountain Man. Yes, sir. Oh, we are psyched for some Bellum. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun time. And I think that's gonna be another one, right? Early in development, we catch it this early. Of course, it's gonna be rough when we start off. It's gonna be like minimum viable product. But I mean, they've got a game plan for the future, and I'm looking forward to supporting them along the way as we see that future develop. I think that's gonna be really cool. Plus, it's got Karma Cut doing all the the creative development on it. So, whoa, DHC Cottage. Okay, interesting. This takes another key. We'll be ready to follow you in Bellum and take bullets for you. We'll see just exactly what the command structure is going to look like there. We got to get a good group playing Bellum. Because, I mean, it's one of those games where you're going to have to be playing with a lot of the same regulars all the time, right? You got to develop a groove with your team. You got to communicate well. So, that's what we'll be looking for. Whoa. 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 I thought I heard footsteps. I might be hearing things. Or that might be the fire that I was hearing crackling. I'm wound up tight, y'all. Okay, so it's the ones that have the 4 units on it. I thought I heard that it's almost like seeing full color. So the 4 tubes, that's going to be your GP NVGs. And they are panoramic. They're not full color, as far as I know yet. I do believe that they are available in white phosphorus at this point, which is pretty nice. But yeah, those GP NVGs are pretty legit. What I was talking about was, I think they're called enhanced NVGs, ENVGs, and I do believe that they are a hybrid of optical, so you would still see kind of like that yellow, that greenish, whitish color. Yo, Unleashed, coming in with that follow there over on Twitch. What is going on, Unleashed? Welcome to you, sir. Ooh, I'm hungry. But then it also is combined with infrared as well. And the infrared is supposed to outline things. So if you look at a human being, everything else in the background could be like toned down to where all you see is like that yellowish, greenish, whitish hue in the background. But then the person is going to be outlined in a hot color. In fact, if I can grab a little cover here, let me see if I can find just exactly what that looks like. Enhanced NVG. Oh yeah, here you go. Check this out. This is pretty cool. No, I don't want to play a YouTube video. I got bounced off of YouTube for doing that before. I just want a picture. Here. I think this is what I need. Open image. Boom, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, check this out. So this is what enhanced night vision looks like. So it's combined. You do have the optical pickup here, and they have this as like a black, cool type of thing. And then you can see the details. Like, look at this. You clearly see that this is a soldier here. You can tell that he's wearing a helmet here. You can tell that he's wearing night vision. Like, it's that good. You can see some of that detail getting picked up. You can see some of the differences on the ground here, which is pretty nice here. And then going out into the distance, I mean, you're seeing clear outlines of humans on the move. So that gets pretty interesting. I don't know if they've got any other like real good examples here. Yeah, some of the detail gets a little nuts. Personally, I find that's kind of a little distracting. It looks like Predator vision, doesn't it, Blue Comet? Check that out, though. It also has your bearing along the top. I didn't notice that. So I wonder if that's actually seen in the night vision itself, that you got like a heads-up display, magnetic bearing. That's kind of cool. So yeah, enhanced NVGs. That's pretty rad. Ghost Wolf, maybe that's what I heard about. So that is kind of the latest and greatest in the military. Again, nothing that I've gotten my hands on to play with. That's a little bit ahead of my time. But looks pretty neat. I do think our engineers were getting their hands on some of that, though, when I was in. Because they were using it for trying to spot Try to spot IEDs. IEDs, wire, that kind of thing. And so the enhanced NVGs would help you locate like disturbed earth kind of stuff and you know, running wires, all that kind of thing. Belt. Nah. I'm good on all that. I've got plenty to eat and drink too. Probably should be, yeah, making sure I take care of myself here. Okay, so it was on a YouTuber's video talking about Night Vision, who was given access to the developer for the military. Got to see and use some of the classified test products, but they just couldn't show the camera what it looked like. Yeah, so there is some equipment that's like that. Can't even show you what it looks like. And some of the videos that I've seen where they do have some classified equipment, like mounted on a rifle, they will actually just blur out. Say it's an optic. They'd blur out the optic. So kind of interesting. In fact, I think the last time I saw that was a Special Forces sergeant was showing off his breachers kit, and he was showing off the new M18 pistols. Is it the M18? M17? The new M17 pistols that he was running, and he had what had to have been, I think it was the SIG Romeo, maybe. The new SIG optic that was on there. For whatever reason, the optic was blurred out. I have no idea why. It's not like the SIG Romeo is very top secret or anything. All right, so we are up here. Is there anything that I want to look at? Anything else that we need up here? Nomad has yet to be taken. That's interesting. Might need to go take Nomad. Vulture wasn't at Nomad, though, is he? We saw him at Westmore. Crap, I can't remember the name now. Yeah, Westmore. Okay, so he's not at Nomad anymore. He's at Westmore. Why is Westmore purple? We've lost it. Winchester and Harrison. Okay, so I was thinking the wrong one. Winchester and Harrison. So Harrison's down here. It is not taken. Winchester we went to. And I thought that was up north here. Yo, TK, what is going on? TK coming in over on the vertical. Good to see you there. It is a beautiful night here. Beautiful night in the game, too. Actually, no, just kidding. It is very overcast. Can't see any of the stars. I've only got one item to be able to sell back anyhow. So not terribly worried about that. Let's go beat up on Blue Lagoon. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling beaten up on Blue Lagoon. I got my pistol. That's a fun place to go pistoleering. Let's go do it. So Winchester and Harrison. I probably should get a Vulture command set up so we can keep track of that. And how do we get to know where the new ones are at? Is it just go and find it? The community lets you know? Got to wait for the leak to come out. I think it's on a weekly basis, right? Yo, Applesauce, what is up? Applesauce saying, what up, big man? Happy to see you grew your viewership. Yeah, I would say slowly and steadily, but man, we had that drop season with the 0.3 update that just went absolutely crazy. It was great. Yeah, it not only did it give the game, I think the attention that it's been deserving, but it also brought a lot of viewership to the channel at the same time, too. It was really good.
Roger, Raven is in the air and heading to Papa 1.
Oh, Papa 1. Here we go. Doc Rain DB even has a countdown timer on that site. What's the countdown timer for? There he is.
Landing, get in, go. Ready up, we're taking off.
Birdman will leave the nest. 3 days and 12 hours. Okay, so maybe that's what we keep an eye on then, right? Do they know where he's going next? So he's moving, what, Monday? I think he changes over on Mondays. Charlie Yaklin coming in over on the vertical. Do you notice a difference in the optimization update from today? Did that optimization update drop today? If that's the case, man, my frames are doing pretty good. I mean, nothing spectacular. I'm running pretty much like the same frames that I was before, but I did notice kind of early on as I was playing today that the sky was looking really weird. Only on my game, though. It didn't look weird on stream for some reason. So, I mean, I don't know. If the update dropped today, I haven't really noticed too much of an optimization difference from my standpoint. I still have to close out Chrome tabs in order to get YouTube Music to keep playing what I want it to play. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Jury's out here. But I wasn't sure that they were actually dropping that today. I thought that was still getting tested.
Get ready, 1 minute.
I could be wrong, though. Okay, so they go hunt for him when the timer hits 0. Got it. And so I guess they update. Man, there are people who do the Lord's work for us in this game. Gotta thank them for their efforts.
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
All right, Blue Lagoon. I don't think you've had any attention in a while. This has the potential for being pretty hectic with just the pistol. Blue Lagoon and me generally don't really get along all that well. Ooh, I kind of came into the wrong side, too.
Go, go, go.
I'm going to have to cross kind of further north than I would like. Ooh, but let's see here. Let's turn off the white light. I want to go IR. That's all good. Nope, nope, nope. Let's do that. Come on. Is everything off? There it is. Okay. Little bugged. Yeah, guys, back me up on that. I'm pretty sure we did not get the optimization update yet. I could be wrong on that, but as I was tracking it on X today, I think they were looking for testers, so I highly doubt they have it pushed yet. Shit, I am gonna die. Oh, can I not kill that light? Oh, it's 4 in the morning. That's why. It's getting too light out here. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do then. I'm going to need to bust off my night vision. We might go hot with the white light then. Yeah, we might have to go hot with the white light. So Vest is doing okay. Now, where did he spot me from? I see flashlight. There he is. Ooh. I angered him. The Discord said they were looking for testers and how to test the update. So, okay, I think that's where we're at with it then. I don't believe the optimization update has arrived. Oh, this is not great. I'm in a bad position here because these guys are seeing me, but I am not really seeing them through the foliage. Is my tag still valid on my gun? Nope. Nope. Let's tag it up. Not very confident I'm going to survive. Crap. Crap! Yeah, I should have naded it. Bro, I ran that too. Yeah, so... Gonna need to do something about that. Warden. Is Warden close enough for me? If not close enough to me, it should be close enough to an LZ. Let's see, Warden is... Well, no. Warden's pretty far frickin' north. My God. Okay.
Get to the chopper!
Which chopper should I get to? They're all pretty much the same equidistance away. Yeah, the chopper would have been nice. All right, here we go. We go running. Now, I might need to evade. Along this road, there might be bad guys. So I might need to work my way into the jungle at some point here. What is going on? Thank you so much, sir. Zombie Bunny hitting us up with that. Okay, I should turn south. Work our way that way. Guys, yeah, so you guys should be seeing the late... Come on, you if you wanna live forever! I'm trying. I'm trying. We shall see how this turns out for us. Yeah, you guys should see the merch giveaway for June up in the chat right now. We are within 24 hours, so we will be doing our giveaway on the next stream. Make sure you guys get entered. It's all free to enter. In fact, Twitch subs get a few more entries there. Take use of that. So, absolute banger of a song there. Thank you so much, Comet. All right. Keeping on towards November 2 this way. But yes, hit that link. Get on over to our giveaway. Get entered. Get entered as many times as you can, because we will be giving away within 24 hours. This is the last day for you guys to get entered. We're giving away the exact same shirt that I'm wearing today. This is our logo in huge t-shirt form. Good for motivation, absolutely. It brings up the morale. Okay, so what I'm hoping for here is that those guys guarding the front of Blue Lagoon have given my body a little bit of space. Because I don't want them right up on me. If I get out over there and all I got's this knife, I am getting schwacked for sure. So the closer that I get, I'm going to need to also not run. I do not want to attract attention. 5 in the morning, the sun's going to be coming out. So I don't have the cover of darkness. Not nearly as much as I did. All right, easy, easy. We still got to run, though. Let's see. Am I on the correct? I'm on the correct side of the road here. Ghost Wolf, the sound of Top Gun made me think, with everything going on, how many F-14s do you think are still flyable today?
Hard work, earn more pay. Hard work, do it every day. Hard work, get up out of quarter to three. Hard work.
Burn My getting us running with some cadence there. Good thing I kept an eye here. Wow, that was... I don't think there's anybody over there, but that is definitely a place where they like to spawn. How many F-14s? I don't know, man. I think we saw that the Israelis took out the F-14s. Yeah, a little sad about that. And that was the meme, right? That my dollars went to blowing up my parents' tax dollars. Kind of funny. Kind of funny, kind of true. Unfortunately, the Tomcat, I guess, is gone the way of the dodo. No more in service, but, I mean, that's not to say that we still don't have F-14s. We got F-14s. We just don't fly them. They're all mothballed. They're museum pieces at this point. All right, there's somebody over there. Let's try not to piss him off. I need to get far away because we are still not anywhere close to Blue Lagoon. I think they lost all their F-14s and F-4s. And that's an old platform. My God, they had F-4s. Yeah, Tom Cruise isn't going to be able to fly back into his F-14 anymore. They're all gone. At least Iran's are all gone. Extremely cool airframe, though. Iran was flying them in the 1970s. We talk about the F-4s. Yeah. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. I'm going to need to be a lot more sneaky. Try to come up on our body there, on my mark. But I'm going to need to I'll probably crouch walk my way up there. In fact, if I come down maybe closer to the road... I might even low crawl the closer I get. I need to be super sneaky. There are at least some saved and flyable condition in the boneyard. That's Southern California, right? All sealed up with white paint and plastic. Nice. Yeah, we still got them. Just in case we want to do any cool flying. All right, boys. I am definitely going to low crawl up to my body. This area is quite dangerous. With only a knife. It's in that area. I'm pretty sure I've been by there. Yeah, I think that's pretty close to the National Training Center. Skull Dragon it. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. We got to stay as low to the ground as we can. I'm hoping I come right up on it. I do not want to stand up and look around. God dang, I should be right on it. Shit. Okay, well, that did not find it. I'm very close. But I don't want to stand up for this. Further down this way, I think. Was I shooting for a bush or a tree? Maybe. Oh, I'm starting to make them angry. Did they see me? He apparently knows where I am. All right, I think in that case, I might need to go a little louder. Stand up and go at it here. Jesus. Oh, my God. Nope. 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 Go, 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 go. Run. Let speed be your armor. Okay, so there's one down on the road. Crap. Okay, can I see my body from up here? He's gonna try to hit me. And I got nobody downed out here. I can't take any of their equipment. Shoot. They are definitely zeroing in on me. Oh my God. That impacted close. Okay, he's down there. He's down there. There's my body. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Shit! Go, 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 go. Go, 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 get out. Oh, boy. Tourniquet up. We're alive. Ooh, boy. Okay, I think my legs are messed up. Yeah, I'm getting a leg symbol. I need to go find a little bit of cover here, try to fix myself up. All right, how we doing? Leg is jacked.
Come on, you ape! You wanna live forever!
Burn my, we're doing good here, man. We ain't dead yet. All right, what was that? Medium wound. Let's pack that sucker up. Bleeding is stabilized. We're okay there. Boy, I am glad that guy did not schwack me as we were getting all of our stuff back. Okay, so that was homeboy down in the south, or down in the north. Yeah, this is not my favorite approach here. This side is definitely not my favorite approach. I should have gone to the other HLZ. That one seems to be a bit easier. This one's just a little too cramped. Too much foliage right up on the objective. Which normally you would think would be in your favor. However, these guys tend to see through foliage pretty well. Jesus. Oh. Okay. Woo. That made me jump there. Ghost will saying, I always get that boneyard location mixed up with the airline one. Okay, we are going to be very generous with these grenades. Hopefully these find you well. Ah, I think that first one did it. Yeah, I think we had a good arm on that first one. Heard him die.
All call signs. We've taken control of Harrison.
All right, don't get greedy, but I need to find something. That's not what I was looking for. Sharon is caring. You'd be very generous with the grenades. All right, we're going other side now. This is where it gets a little difficult to see. Right behind here, I know there's usually a couple guys kind of on the east side of these buildings. Guess they're not there now. But yeah, the foliage becomes an issue. May very well go white light here soon. Okay, that's the crapper. Not exactly what I needed. Oh, he was quiet. He was being very quiet. Okay, but this is going well. So far, so good. Our equipment is marked. So, Fisty McTwisty coming in with that follow. Thank you so much, sir. And a welcome to you. All right, we got a bunch of new guys up in here. A bunch of new subscribers. Let me go ahead and give you guys the talk while we're here. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys jump on over to the Discord. I'm going to go ahead and pop that up in the chat there. Yeah, hit that Discord link. We got a great group growing over there, man. The community is on the rise, and that is a great place for us to communicate, particularly when we're off gaming here, when we're off stream. Great place for us to coordinate. We talk about different games. Sometimes we post up pictures while we're in game over there. If you guys are looking for anybody to play with, that's also a great looking for squad type thing as well over there. Additionally, if you guys are subscribers, head on over to TangoPapaDelta.com because you guys get 10% off of any purchases over there at TangoPapaDelta.com. You guys can buy yourself one of these snazzy t-shirts here I have with the Skull Beret logo. And use your discounts. One final thing, if you guys are new to the channel and new members of the unit, you guys are working your way to becoming fully coined members of the unit. Shit, I'm gonna die. Oh! You guys are working your way to becoming up fully coined members of the unit, and that's the Commander's Challenge coin for the unit. Now, each and every one of these coins... Oh, he got me! He got me! Each and every one of these coins are tracked by myself. They are individually numbered here, and I keep track of those over on TangoPapaDelta.com. We keep a roster over there. Okay, so after 8 months of service, you guys earn yourselves one of those coins. I think we learned our lesson. We don't want to go to Harrison. We want to go to base camp. And I am at the front gates. I'm at the front gates of this thing here. So let's hit one going over to... We can go to Kilo 1 this time. That should be fine now.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
But I just need to move up to the gate. Goodness gracious. Grab a rifle? I suppose I could. We were going to try to run this with just pistols. That gate kills at least one guy in my squad. Man, it is a tough one. Yeah, Blue Lagoon's a tough one overall. The angles that you have to get, the foliage is very, very close on the objective, so visibility is not very good. Let's go. McBride Motorsports making his way on in. What is going on, sir? McBride, how is your Friday Eve going? The eve of Friday. One minute. Blue comment saying that I had an AI aimbot me the other day. Fun times. Bro, I have been getting, it's not necessarily aimbotted, but one-shotted consistently. Yeah, the one-shots have been pretty prevalent with 0.4, 0.3, 0.3. And they have not been turned down quite yet. Yeah, they haven't nerfed any of the AI. So it still feels just as strong as when they dropped the update. With headgear on too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't rocking my prison mic that time. Maybe I need to. That's for luck. Get my prison mic on. All right, please tell me these guys have not come out of the gate. I still need them to hang out back behind the gate so that I may sneak up and get my body back. Looking at him through a scope, he flipped around and shot me dead. Now that is aimbot. Yeah, absolute Terminator shot. Terminated with extreme prejudice. Okay, here we go. With the loot. Back up in my butt. Hole in the wall. Oh, little hill. Can't climb up. McBride Motorsports coming in. My Marine friend, she did offer me to be a Dependa, though. So that was the upside for tonight. There we go. Checkpoint Charlie style. Gotta watch out for those Marines, man. Hey, Blue Comet, thank you so much for hanging out, man. Real good having you for stream here. Appreciate you, sir. Get some rest. Come back strong tomorrow, man. We are back Friday. Get this weekend kicked off right here. Anyone got that bug assault gun? Freaking love it. I have not used the bug assault, no. Are you saying that it's effective? Does it actually work pretty well? That's kind of funny if it does. All right. Let's get this bird up in here. The CO2 revolver, that's insane. Yeah, that's great. What kind of bugs are you killing with that sucker, man? Because it's not like you can nail mosquitoes, right? Deer sticks coming in, bug assault rocks. Well, that's another high five for it there. I like that. Okay, so you're taking out mosquitoes, huh? Mosquitoes, houseflies, God help any cockroach that you might come across. Bug assault would make them splatter, right? Whoa.
I'm here. Move it. Go.
There we go.
Get ready.
Marines can hit mosquitoes? Yeah. From 500 meters away. Tagging wasps, spiders, anything with the CO2 version. The pump is just for flies. Oh, the CO2 version. Now with the CO2 version, you gonna be putting some holes in your drywall? All right, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. Pretty successful pistol runs. We didn't lose anything. That's the key. I owe it to Womble to not lose this pistol. This thing is raced out. You can't just buy it, man. You gotta go out there and you gotta find good stuff for it. So, very happy we got everything back. We opened up some new LZs up there in the north. We did do some good looting. We got vultured a little way further. So we're gonna be back at it tomorrow. I think Megan's looking to get back into Gray Zone Warfare tomorrow, so it could be us and Meg running. Keep an eye out for that. Same speech going out to everybody. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys head on over to the Discord. We have got to have you up in the Discord. If I can type with my stupid fingers here. Discord link is over in chat. Hit that. Great place for us to coordinate. Great place for some good chat. And yeah, it is a community on the rise. So we want you to be a part of it. Hit that link. Go join up at the Discord. If you guys are new to the stream as well, if you guys are members of the stream, so subscribers over on Twitch, members over on YouTube, head on over to TangoPapaDelta.com. You guys can pick up some Tango merch at a 10% discount. So go check it out. Use your 10% over there. You guys can pick up a nice t-shirt like I've got my Skull Beret t-shirt here. That's our big logo. And then finally, if you guys are new subscribers to the channel, new members of the unit, you guys are working your way up to becoming fully coined members of the unit. That is, after 8 months of service, you guys have earned yourselves a coin. That's going to be our logo in 3D relief on the front. You guys will see it's the same that I've got on the shirt here. With that maroon enamel beret and the flash of the 2nd Battalion 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment. On the backside has our paratrooper logo with a plate over here. Each and every one of these are individually numbered on that plate. I keep track of them. I handle all of these myself. As someone mentioned, they got to check out my handwriting because yes, I handwrite every single one of these envelopes that goes out to you guys. And I keep track of every single coin that goes out over at TangoPapaDelta.com. If you guys are curious who has a coin now, you guys can head over to the website and check that out under the unit roll call. All right, guys, we will be back tomorrow again at the same time. That is going to be 6, 7, 8 Eastern, 6 Mountain Time. We'll be back again for some more Gray Zone Warfare, hopefully joined by the lovely Megan Jules as she comes back to Gray Zone Warfare, so we can go out there and just absolutely slaughter the competition. So that'll do it for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. You guys are awesome. I will see you tomorrow. Twitch, you guys need to hang out. We are going to raid out. So Twitch, you guys got to stand by. Everybody else, I will see you tomorrow. You guys have a good evening.
Play the